The ACL really is a creator of opportunities, and so while we are a human rights organization, and we do a lot of work both with people with developmental disabilities and their families, as well as in working with systems to protect people's human rights. The other thing that we're always looking at is the opportunities. We started back in the 1950s, just after the end of the Second World War, when human rights became much more of an issue in certainly Europe and North America. And we realized that we had a lot of people who were still living in institutions and children who were being denied an education. And that's really the breeding ground for the ACL, was all of this lack of opportunity. And we provide everything from individual advocacy to perhaps somebody who is struggling to get the services that they need in their life, or a family who, maybe the parents are primary caregivers, and they're getting to the age where they need to think about what's going to happen when we can't continue to care for our son or daughter. So we will help people navigate through those difficult decisions and help them understand the options that are available to them. And then on the other hand, we have to be constantly developing those options, so that what we have to offer people is more than just a Medicaid waiver resource, with everybody in their lives being paid providers. And so I think that's where we want to make sure that people have the stability of the services they need, but that they continue to have the opportunity for community. And that's where our human and civil rights work is kind of balanced between the human rights work and the community building.
When my daughter was born, the first thing I was hit with was, one, put her away, was what the doctor said, which I couldn't go for. But it was the idea of all that she was going to miss. And then later to find out, no, she really didn't miss out on anything. She was in Girl Scouts, and she went horseback riding, and she went to prom, and she, had her home. It looked differently, than probably other kids, but, it was all possible. And it was possible with the support of the community and professionals within that community who saw beyond the label. Mm-hmm. And I think that's the best role that the ACL plays now. And you have such dynamic staff and leadership, and we have a community that's responsive. And so all the ingredients are coming together.